This video is brought to you by Red Fox Machinery and displays the METEX B40E geared head drill press.
G'day, I'm Gary from Red Fox Machinery, and today we're having a look at the METEX B40E geared head drill press. I love this machine because it is exactly the same head as my METEX DM45 milling machine that I have at home. So what we've got is 1500 watt of power, 240 volt transferred through the gears with a Morse taper 4, beefy Morse taper 4 spindle all the way through to the tip of your drill. We'll take you through all the specs and show you exactly how this lovely machine works. We have head up and down, table up and down, locked for each side. An isolator switch here that can be locked out for school or workplace environments. Turn the isolator switch to the on position, rotate the head to straight, lock him into place around the other side here. Emergency stop button, pop him into forward, release the emergency stop. That allows us to turn the machine on. We have forward and reverse. You also have a safety chuck cover that allows the machine not to be started when that's open. Also acts as a safety guard so the machine can't be started when it is open and can be stopped. That's a second emergency stop there as well. You have your LED light, your coolant through the coolant hose, through to the tip of the tool, which can be recirculated through the coolant tank that is inbuilt in the base of the machine. We'll pop round to the other side and we'll show you how that operates. Back around on this side of the machine to show you how the micro feed works. Turn the screw so that you can actuate the micro feed. That allows the handle to rotate down to a very small 0.01 of a mil, which you can see on the digital depth display here also. Release that back out and the handle will operate as normal. Now we'll have a look at the Morse taper 4 drawbar end spindle. It has a drawbar in the spindle. The spindle operates as a normal Morse taper 4 spindle, so you can put a Morse taper 4 drill straight up into the spindle. You can use the drawbar to knock out your Morse taper 4 arbor. However, if you pop that up into the spindle and screw your drawbar in, that will allow the drawbar to lock the drill chuck into place. No way that can fall out. Designed specifically for milling purposes to take sideways force in that spindle. What that allows us to do is change our speed by holding onto the chuck. If we pop that through to gear number 2, we can slowly increase the speeds there for you. Making sure each gear is engaged. Grabbing hold of the chuck, or you can use a C-spanner to achieve the same result. Finally, adjusting through to our high-low speed, making sure that that gear is engaged again. Pop that through, and you're into the high-end speeds also. So you've got variable geared head speeds there from 95 RPM up to 1600. You've also got your reverse tapping mode, which you'll need to drop back down into the low gear and preferably into a low speed for tapping. Automatic tapping function, so it means that it will start once you pull down on the handle, and once you reach the bottom of the top, the tap, it will automatically reverse back out, following the created groove all the way through the tap. You can also use that function if you're repeat drilling. and not getting to the bottom of the tapped hole. You can adjust that height to be exactly the depth that you're after. Whether you're after 80 mil, you can use your digital depth display there to get down to 0.01 of a millimeter. Turn him on, automatic start. Once we reach the bottom, reverse back out. Automatic stop. Now remember, the B40E geared head drill press can be rotated up to 45 degrees on each angle for repeated angle drilling. With Morse taper 4, you can get reducing sleeves to Morse taper 2 or 3, so you can use any existing Morse taper tooling you have straight up into the spindle. And it has a maximum capacity of 40 mil in mild steel, but you can increase that capacity by using an annular broach cutter chuck, which will allow you to accept annular cutters from your mag drill that allow you to drill those core holes. You have 14 mil T slots in the table. The table is 500 by 460. We recommend the METEX 200 mil drill vise, which is the width of the jaws, which will be sufficient, or you can use the clamping kits to be able to attach anything that is odd shaped to that table. Now, the maximum nose to table height is 715 mil, or nose to foot. If drilling anything larger, is 1170 mil. Head to redfoxmachinery.com.au for more details, or email us at sales@redfoxmachinery.com.au, or call us 0399 387011, or feel free to drop into our showroom and see this machine in action in Braeside. Thank you.